One of the best under 20-minute meals. Cannot go wrong with a creamy orzo and chicken. I had no time to get dinner ready. I start cooking when my husband leaves work, giving myself 30 minutes on the clock. Most of the time. Tonight I gave myself 16 minutes, and I'm definitely not gonna have it done. We're gonna try. We're having some kind of chicken orzo, throwing it together. Let's see if I can beat the clock. I already know I probably won't. Stick with me, if you would. Be kind. If I can find my knife. Oh, come on, where are you? Here we go. Starting off with roughly half of a yellow onion, approximately. We're just gonna set that to the side while I prep some garlic. Tonight should be a garlic night, to be quite honest. Normally it would be a garlic night. I just have garlic that I know aren't gonna get used unless I do tonight. 4 cloves of garlic. I'll chop those up and I'll bring you back. Ooh, chop garlic, then onion, always. I should just do a garlic press tonight. Bam, onions and garlic are chopped up. I'll bring you over to the stove. I have a screaming hot pan here. I probably have it too warm, but that's okay. Because it's a little bit warmer, we're going in with avocado. We're gonna go in with avocado oil. I've got 1 chicken breast that I cubed up into super tiny pieces. I'm gonna pop that in. I'm gonna wash my hands, I'll be back to season. On our chicken, I'm adding some Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. A lot of that. Immediate stir. We're gonna cook this until it's just about done. I made a lot of chicken orzo when we were going through baby-led weaning with our daughter. She absolutely loved the texture of orzo. It was like rice, but something different than rice. I kind of got a recipe vault, if you will, of orzo recipes. Chicken is just about cooked. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. It will finish cooking when we add it back in. It's perfect right now. It has a little bit of color. I'm gonna turn my pan down just a little bit because we need to toast our orzo. I don't want to burn it. Go back to medium. I think this is probably a cup. About. Drop her in. Bit more oil. Toast. You're not burned, but toast. Stir. Oh, you guys, I messed up. Well, while we're toasting, this is the reality of my kitchen. Adding in my onion and garlic. Gosh darn it. It's fine. It will work out. Do as I say, not as I do. What a mess. Onions, garlic. Should go in the pan for a minute or 2. Onions first, and then add your garlic with about 30 seconds to go. Get it super nice and fragrant, and then add your orzo. Toast it all together. It's fine. We're gonna make this work. Nice and toasty. Smells so wonderful though. More of that Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse, just to keep the flavor profile the same from the chicken through everything else. Why does this stuff not come out? I know you're supposed to spin the top, but that makes me nervous. So I'm just gonna lose the lid. There we go. It's fine. Stir, stir, and stir some more. I'm feeling pretty good about this toastiness. I'm gonna add in 2 cups. We're measuring, I'm learning my lesson. Let it come to a boil. At this point, you're stirring pretty frequently for the next 7 minutes, just waiting for this to cook. I also decided that I have some carrots, some of these little shredded carrots. I'm just gonna add in maybe a cup of those. Adding them now, I'm fine with them getting a little bit softer. Stir, 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 medium-high heat. Hang. I can feel it stick into the bottom. You just gotta come back and give it a little, loosen her up a little bit. If you start to feel like there isn't enough liquid to cook your pasta, add more. It's what a lot is evaporating off because you're reducing down. Also, your pasta's absorbing. So there's nothing wrong with adding in a 1/2 cup, maybe even a cup of liquid, just depending on your situation. The smell of this reminds me of those packets of chicken and rice. What's the brand? I cannot think of it. They're like paper packets that have a chicken flavored rice. The smell of this is exactly like that. It's wonderful. Ate a lot of that growing up. You could taste to check. I can tell that this still has a long ways to go. It's still not the right color. Love the texture, adding a little bit more liquid. Grab a taste, mostly for texture of that orzo. It's actually really good. Not there on the pasta yet. Got a ways to go. You're gonna be cutting it close with the clock tonight. It's okay if I don't beat it. We don't have anything going on. We'll be lucky if this is actually done. I haven't added any pepper yet. Do that now. Salt content felt fine to me. You taste, you decide. Another way I could have sped this up is I could have boiled the orzo ahead of time and then just dropped it in the pan. I like orzo that's cooked in the juices that we're gonna eat it with because I think the flavor, bomb. Better than ever. More liquid. We're definitely getting close to probably 3.5 cups now of liquid. Started with this whole thing. Don't have a whole lot left. Let's give it another taste just to check. Carrot. Oh, this flavor is so good. Yum. I'm gonna add the chicken back in now. We'll let the chicken marry together with the rest of the dish. I'm gonna reduce my heat now Once I feel like it's not rolling, boiling, I'll add my heavy whipping cream in. If I added it right now, it's just my luck. This thing's gonna break immediately. That was probably 3/4 to a cup of heavy whipping cream, just until it looks the color that you want this to be. There's the door. At this point, we're ready for garnish and to serve. I'll be back for the bite. For proof that I'm not pulling your leg that this orzo is actually done, because I know somebody's gonna be like, I'm not serving, you shouldn't serve crunchy orzo. I promise you it's not crunchy. That was an onion. If you heard the crunch, that's an onion. I promise. You ready to eat? Let's eat food. I'm gonna serve it up. I'll be back. Welcome back for the bite. Got baby girl set up with her dinner and cool down before I'm eating. It's still this hot. So it's supposed to be really good with broccoli. And top this off with a little bit of parm. More parm. More parm. Perfect. Spoon here. There we go. It's so hot, but it smells so wonderful. Let's get a bite of chicken too. One of the best under 20-minute meals. You can do this in a variety of different ways based on what you have in your pantry or refrigerator. Cannot go wrong with a creamy orzo and chicken. Have a great night. Thanks for sticking around.